Hello again, this is Dr. Jen, the Intuitive Phoenix. If you were watching a few minutes ago, I had some technical issues here. I don't know. Facebook Live stopped working. So I am back to continue my message of the time being now. As I was sharing, there are a number of clients, well, a lot of clients that I work with who are in their 50s, 60s, and 70s. And they are people who have come to a place in their life that they realize they have probably less than half of their life to live left in front of them. And as a result of that, and contemplating their life, they have decided to work with me, partly because they want to live the rest of their years in a way that feels really good and really juicy and, well, certainly better than what they have been living. That they don't want to have regrets. They don't want to feel like they've missed out on things in life. And they're feeling, well, the fire under their butt to move forward with it now. And while I could understand to an extent what they were expressing, because that is really what started me on my own healing path, and certainly this one about 10 years ago, because I no longer wanted to be settling in my life. I no longer wanted to feel like there were things that I wanted to do and not do them. That there were things I hoped for my future that never came into actual being. So I made some decisions then. I decided, like, I'm done. I'm not settling anymore. And that is what led me to be where I am right now, to work in a way to not only help me, but help others create a life they love and love now, not 10 years or 20 years or 30 years down the line, because for some of these clients, they may not have that much time left. So it's something to do now, and they are. They're showing up, they're doing it, they're making changes, they're already noticing the shifts in their life. They're already seeing and feeling more confidence and trying new things. And so what was interesting is a few days ago when I was on a live call with a client, and much like now, I can see myself in the video. I was looking at myself, or I caught, myself for a moment, and it hit me that I'm going to be 50 next year. And in being 50 next year, even though I knew that birthday was coming, and it sounds really strange to say, oh, half a century? Seems so much older than 50 and so much older than what I feel for myself and feel about my life. I realized I am one of those people that may very well have less than half their life left in front of them. And it's had me, well, looking at things a little bit different. So part of the reason I wanted to get on this call today is because I see people day in and day out. I talk to people day in and day out, whether it's people who are considering working with me or want to know more about working with me, or they're posting things on social media, or when we're out in social circles, they're talking about their life. And often one of the things that I hear is how people are repeating patterns again and again, that what's an issue has been an issue, in some cases for all their life, or at least for years, sometimes decades. And in some cases is something that their parents experienced or other family members experienced. And they feel stuck in that. Or they're ready for things to be easier. They're ready for life to be less stressful, or the circumstances to come together, or maybe to have more money saved, or, well, they've got a job that they're interested in. There's all these reasons, and you can probably put in parentheses there, excuses. I know, I've done it, that they're putting this off. And I get it. It can feel big, like really big. And if you're already stressed, unfathomable. And it can feel really scary. And you don't know what it's going to look like. And you feel like it could be messy. And it seems like it's going to be hard because you haven't done it yet. Well, I can tell you, it's probably going to be messy. It's probably going to feel really hard at times. And my question to you is, if not now, when? Or do you want to be one of those people, and I'm sure you know them, who get towards the end of their life, or even at the end of their life, and they have regrets? They wish they had done things differently. Don't be one of those people. If you're watching this and you're thinking, well, I'm not in my 50s, 60s, or 70s, so I've got time yet. I remember that too. I remember when I was in my 20s and my 30s thinking, I had the rest of my life. And then I can remember in the 40s coming around, and I started to notice things changing for me, not just about how I viewed life, but how I felt in my body, the flexibility that I used to feel, the ease that despite taking care of myself, despite being active, yeah, I was noticing changes. And in some cases, now I work harder to keep what I got versus gaining more. So don't think that if you're in your 30s or 40s, or even getting closer to your 50s, that this doesn't apply to you. It does. Ask yourself, are you living your life in a way that feels really good, that is living your dreams, that is doing the things that light you up, that put a smile on your face, that have you feeling warm and cozy and comfortable? Or are you telling yourself, well, I don't have a choice. This is the way it's got to be. I love you, and I'm calling bullshit. I work with people who are transforming their life all the time with really awesome, amazing results. People who find themselves divorced after 25 years and now recreating their life. People who have been in long-term relationships, whether that's personal or in their jobs or in their careers, and making changes to do things they love. Or people who are nearing retirement or have retired and realize, I want something more for my life. If any of this sounds like, yeah, like I want to be living my life now, not 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, because for some of us, we don't have that. If you're ready now and or even thinking like, yeah, she's on to something, post your comments, ask your questions. You can post now or send me a private message. Say now, and I'll reach out, we'll connect, and we'll see what it looks like for you. All right. I'm sending you lots of love and health and living and ease until we connect again. I'll talk to you later. Bye.